As you can tell by the title of this video, we are talking roommates today. I've been doing a lot of college advice videos recently because it's August, so that means people are going back to school, people are starting school, and I just want to help you out. I have a whole playlist dedicated to being a student, so if you haven't already, go ahead and check it out after this video. I will link it up here in the iCard or up here. I never remember where it is. And it will also be down in the description box below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. What is up, everybody? It's that one girl here, and I'm back with another video. If you haven't already liked this video, go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. I don't understand why you wouldn't, and click the bell so you can turn your post notifications on to be notified every single time that I post a new video. As y'all can see, I have a new little setup. I'm not sitting on the bed anymore. I'm really excited about that. My parents got me a desk. Thank you, mom and dad. But that's not what this video is about. I just want to go ahead and help you with my own personal experiences. I've had good roommates, I've had bad roommates, and I just want to share with you so that you can be helped on your college journey. My first piece of advice for you would be to get in contact with your roommate as soon as possible. Whether that's their cell phone number, their social media, email, Facebook, whatever you want to do, just get in contact with them. That way you all can start talking. Ask some questions, get to know them, and give them the opportunity to get to know you. My second tip is to discuss guests. A lot of people don't realize how serious it gets when you're sharing that little bit of space. I mean, maybe you're in like a big fancy dorm, but if you're in the kind of dorm that I was in freshman year, we were like 6 feet apart. Discuss how soon you want to be notified if somebody's coming into the room or is already there. Let's say you were in class. Do you want them to text you in class like, hey, I have a guest over right now when you come back? Just kind of talk about that stuff. Talk about sleepovers. Will you be having people sleep over? Do you have a boyfriend? I have a boyfriend. Stuff like that, just so people know who's coming in the room. My third tip would be to discuss sharing. Will you all be sharing things? What will you be sharing? So this could be utensils that you got from the dollar store, like the little 360 box. I already told you about your college dorm essentials. Check out that video as well when you're done watching this one. Some of my roommates we shared, some of my other roommates we did not share, so you all need to talk about that. Because you do not want to come home after a long day and you're hungry and somebody just ate up the food just because y'all said you were sharing. Y'all need to talk about what you're sharing, how you'll be sharing. I think something good to establish would be, if you do decide to share, just replenish it if you finish it. You don't have to, for me, this is me. I say you don't have to ask me every time you want to eat something, but if you finish something, at least, bring some back. Go to the store and replenish it. That's all. That is it. Number 4, this is for on campus. This whole video is pretty much on campus, so let me know in the comments section below if you would like an off campus video. So number 4, living on campus, you need a good RA relationship. It does not have to be your personal RA. I know that our floor RAs were good, but some of the RAs on other floors would come up to your floor to have issues with you and just all different types of stuff, and it was annoying. So if you have one of those RAs, you can have another one because they can help you establish that roommate contract. They can be like the mediator when you all are going through something. I had 2 great RAs when I was in the dorm, and I'm just really appreciative of that because I met other people's RAs. My 5th tip for you all would be to be respectful. You are living with somebody else now. I know you had your own habits and your own space or whatever when you were back home, but you have to be respectful now. You are living with somebody else. They are right there. Everything that you do in that room affects them. For example, if you come in and your roommate is asleep, do not go ahead and put on the TV and turn it to 50. It doesn't make any sense, but I've seen people do it. Don't be disrespectful. If you like to study in the dead of the night, do not turn on this big old light for the whole room. Have a desk lamp or maybe use a flashlight. I don't know, something. Or go out of the room. It's not that hard. So a lot of dorms have classrooms or at least a lobby or something you can study in. Just be respectful. Number 6 is to establish guidelines. I mean stuff like, how do you all clean? When will you be cleaning? The air conditioning and heating. I have told you all time and time again, I'm anemic, so I'm always cold. I had a roommate one time who was always hot, so it was kind of all over the place with the heat and the cold in the room. If you talk about this ahead of time, you may not have those problems. You might still because, temperature changes, but at least if you talk about it, you all kind of have an idea of what you're gonna do and how to go about fixing it. Number 7, I think this is very important and a lot of people don't really care for it. I would say to exchange schedules. Sometimes you want your alone time, and if I don't know when you're gonna be out of the room, I don't know when I can have my alone time in my own room. And it kind of goes back to the communication thing. I know I was just talking about notifying of guests, but also just communicate with each other. Let's say you have the schedule on the wall and it says that you're done with class at 2, but I don't know, you picked up an extra shift at work, so you actually won't be back till 7. Let your roommate know that so they know, oh, she's gone, I'm about to go in and take a nap, or I'm about to go in and blast the TV and music, whatever, you know, just communicate so that you all are in a shared area. Each person is gonna want a little bit of time alone in the room at some point. So just help each other out, give each other your schedules, and keep each other updated. Number 8, because most of you probably watching this are freshmen, I would say find things to do together. You're both coming in trying to get assimilated to the campus or acclimated, whichever word you want to use. I think they're the same. I'm not really sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But they do so many things on campuses, especially for freshmen, to help you get to know the campus, get to know other people, get to know organizations, get to know the town. And they give a lot of free stuff. I talked about that in my college dorm essentials videos as well. I'm not saying you all have to be the best of friends, but at least, you know, just help each other out. Go to a basketball game, go to dinner together, just different stuff so that you're not feeling completely alone as soon as you get there. My 9th tip would be to be real. So a lot of people think because this is my roommate, it has to be my best friend, or we have to be really close, or we have to do everything together. Nah, dog. Don't change who you are just because you have a roommate and you want to make it work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you're going to have to move out. Sometimes you are going to have to leave the situation to help yourself, to help your mental health. You don't want to be that kind of fake person who you're one way with your roommate, and then when you start meeting people that you genuinely like and can be yourself with, then you like switch up. Then your roommate's going to be like, oh, I wasn't ready. When problems arise, speak up. You know, don't be fake about that either and just going like, la 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 la, we're all good. And then you're actually like festering and boiling inside. So speak up, speak out, be real. That's all I'm saying. My last tip for you all, which is kind of related to what I just said, is work through your problems. We are adults, y'all. You are at least 17, I think, when you come into college. Yeah, because I was 17. 17 years old when you come into college. You are too grown to be sitting there running to the RA every time something happens. Don't run to the RA for everything. Don't run to your other friends for everything. Do not call your parents or your siblings or whatever every time something happens. You are grown. Y'all need to establish a way to handle situations between the two of you. The reason I specifically say do not tell everybody every time something happens is because some people just like to be messy, honestly. Also, you don't want everybody in your business. Everybody does not have, you know, the best intentions for you, or they just, like I said, some people just want to be messy. So it's not necessary. The two of y'all need to figure it out, or the three of y'all if you want to triple. I'm praying for you if that happens. I'm sorry. All right, one world, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself here. If you watch to the end, go ahead and comment rooming, because you know you about to be stuck with one for a little bit, just for a little while. It's not gonna be forever, but for a little while. If you haven't already liked this video, go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. I don't understand why you wouldn't. And click the bell so you can turn your post notifications on to be notified every single time that I post a new video. Most importantly, one world, please go ahead and share this video. Share it with a dentist, share it with an apprentice, and share it with the Seventh-day Adventist. I don't care. Love you guys. Deuces.
You don't talk it.